Hi Cancer, thank you for tuning in. This is Kacee with your monthly reading for March 2021. I'm so appreciative that you guys are here with me. We're going to start by pulling a spirit message card, then we're going to pull some oracles and of course some tarot. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, Cancer, we're coming in with reach out, and it reads, we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a certain situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits in learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. This is an intense card with the energy that we're always thinking that we have to do things on our own. We become very independent as we become older, codependent in certain other areas. But we always think that we should be able to provide for ourselves. We shouldn't ask for help. We should always be the helper, and sometimes it's hard for us to accept help when it's offered. So Spirit's just saying, you know what? It's okay to be human. It's okay to accept the help if you're in a situation, you're in a bind, someone is trying to gift you something because you were really good to them, 5, 10 years ago or last week or whatever it is. It's okay. You guys can accept it. You guys are amazing givers all the time. So sometimes you feel uncomfortable when someone offers something back, because you go into it not expecting anything in return, which truly is a selfless act in itself. But it's okay to accept. You do deserve the best. We're coming in with some oracles here from the wisdom deck, and it says differences. And if you notice, it's a black cat and a white cat, completely opposite. There's an orange and an apple in the bowl. This is complete opposites, differences, what we can see and appreciate in our differences, and what we also acknowledge in our differences. I'm going to pull another one and see. Wow, being honest about those differences, guys. It's very important that if you're with someone that you really need to communicate with, you honor and love each other's differences, good and bad. And this is a very healing for situations, communities, co-workers, and within yourself. So sometimes we may feel at odds within ourselves, thinking we should think this or should think that because that's how we were raised, that's our religion, that's whatever, where our spirituality is actually pulling us in different areas, and we have to accept the differences and really kind of meld them together for a total understanding collectively. All right, let's get these tarot out. All right, Justice in reverse, Wheel of the Year in reverse, and the Hanged Man. Wow, Cancer. So the reason you're feeling really intense right now is because you feel that it wasn't fair, it was unjust, it didn't work out the way you thought it was going to, and you're very upset about that whole energy. The Wheel of the Year is telling me that you're starting at rock bottom. It's like you're starting over again, and you're not feeling good about that with the Justice card. The Hangman, you're standing there like, why me? Right now you're just, why me? Why is this happening? Why do I have to go through this? I did all these things right. Why me? I tried so hard. Why did it work out this way? This is where we need to take a breath, and we need to realize that sometimes it just happens, and there's a bigger picture to the situation that we are not going to know here on the physical. We will need to figure it out when we cross over, and we have to be honest with ourselves and honest with our spirituality, and realize that we're here for a journey, and sometimes we don't get what we want. As much as we cry and pray and beg, it doesn't work out the way we wanted it to, but there's a reason for it. And, it's really hard to accept that. And when we're set back to the point that we actually physically have to start over from square one in all areas of our lives, whether it's spirituality, within our finances, within our family, within ourselves, within our friends, and we feel so isolated and alone. You feel so different from everybody else, and you're walking around saying, well, why do they get to have it and I don't? It's not fair. And you're right, it's not fair. But this is where you reach out, and this is where you start accepting all those times of love that you gave out to come back to you. And even in the smallest ways. Here we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Walking on into your new path, but having not one damn clue as to what you're doing, where you're going. It's also confusing. You don't really want to take this new path because you're not excited about it. It's something that you're forced to do. But here we have the Fool card, guys. And once you become honest with yourself about letting go from your past and moving on in this new path, you start to feel happy. You start to feel joy. You're like, you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was, because I wanted all that in the past. I had it. So what makes me think I can't have it again, just with new people, new experiences, a new place? When we're in the energy of the what-nots that we have, it's very slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about us dwelling in that energy that is low lying, and it's not allowing us to raise our vibration and to ascend to a higher energy level, to accept ourselves, to accept the situation, and to accept new blessings. We're kind of stagnant, okay, mentally in the King of Swords in reverse. We can't see that new perspective right now. We're very heavy in our energies, and we feel very betrayed with the Ten of Swords. So this is very important energy for you to work through with the Hermit as well in reverse. This is coming out of some of those betrayals, but with the Three of Pentacles, you're working with other people. So it is very heavy. It stops. You feel betrayed. You go within for a very long time and you work very hard, but you reach out to other people to help bring you out of this funk that you're feeling. And they're able to give you inspiration. They're able to share their lives and their stories with you, or send you in the right path for you to realize how you're going to balance this. You're not going to feel betrayed anymore with that shady character, with that shady energy. Seven of Swords in reverse. You're going to let that go. King of Pentacles in reverse is still you trying to get your balance back. You starting to really pull yourself together. You're still on rocky ground, but you see a focus. You see where you can be. Look at, see a focus. I'm not kidding you. Two of Wands. You find that focus and you see where you can rebuild yourself and become that king once again. And here's your King of Cups. So you pull your heart back together. You put your emotions back into check. You're able to see things clearly in your mental body, as well as feel things honestly for what they truly are in your emotional body. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going to be easy, guys. This rebuilding of your situation is going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take determination. It's not going to be easy in any shape or form, but it's going to be so worth it. You'll be in control, and you'll be able to find that balance within the differences. This is also a very karmic balance, okay? So it's not fair. It shouldn't have happened, but here we are. Well, what are we going to do about it? Okay, we're going to walk with that Eight of Cups in reverse, and we're just going to start walking. We're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to figure this out. And you do figure it out. The energy is heavy. You're able to release it. You won't feel burdened. You won't feel betrayed. But you do have to rebuild. So if this is a family situation or a work situation, relationship with self or spirit, it's going to take some work. So keep that in mind, my friends. All right, let's see what your angel message is. Oh, look at your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Oh, this is beautiful. Yes, so while you're doing all this healing and contemplation and things are moving slowly, but you do have the vision, you are getting yourself back on track. Just be easy with yourself. Spirit and angels are with you, and they're telling you it's going to happen. Just have faith in yourself, faith in the process. It will work out. Thank you, Cancer, for letting me read for you today. It's been an honor. I hope the message helps. I would love to have you back, so please like and subscribe. Take care.